Alright, looks like we are good. Ugh. Should be weird having, see where the volume is up here too. Hello everybody, welcome to Labyrinth Games YouTube channel. Today we're going to be opening up Wilds of Eldraine collector box. This pre-release just happened this weekend. This set has a return of a bunch of enchantments that have been some of the best enchantments in the history of Magic. There is a special foil called Speckled, or not Speckled, what is the cool name for it now? Sparkly, or I don't know. It sounds like a birthday. Sprinkles. Sprinkles, sparkles. I don't know. It's very cool looking. That's all I gotta say. I didn't like it at first, but after seeing a couple of them, there's some confetti. See, that's what I got my assistant for. It's called confetti foil. So if you guys have seen this set before in the past, Eldraine is like a fantasy world with like Little Red Riding Hood. And, oh, that's right, they put the rose in the front of these ones, so I have to like put them backwards to see how does it look up on there. I've got a new camera set up here, so I'm not quite sure how this looks. I gotta get used to it. Ow, hit my knee. If I'm saying like this, how does that look? Doing some test runs here. Can't tell. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know how close up I have to get to it if I want to like show it up here. Right there. Yeah, so whenever an opponent casts a spell, each player draws 7 cards. If you want to make someone draw it. But yeah, so like a lot of these enchantments are enchantments that have been in Magic. I mean, Mana Flare isn't the very first set ever made. So we got our adventure back. The Goose Mother. It's a great pack right off the bat. Just get a giant bird hydra goose. Tangled Collie. A lot of rats in this set. There's a Pied Piper. Lands, of course, like cool. All lands have been very cool in these sets. So, Glass Casket. Cheeky House Mouse. But yeah, so it takes from fairy tales. And that's why a lot of people, I think, really like this set. It's just because, I mean, a lot of people do like fairy tales, so I don't know how that looks. Bam. So let's go like this. Get these piles going here. Do the old Pokemon strategy. Maybe if I go to the land and then go up from there, we can see some different things. Cursed Courier, Misleading Pelts. Lock-in Sprite. Food tokens. Food is a major thing in this set. A very cool mouse token. Twinning Twins. As Foretold. Horned Lock Whale. Play with Bendit. Crown of Winter. Reed Bombardment. Vampire Rites. Land. I feel like open up Pokemon packs now that I gotta jump to the land and put it in the back. Seed Witch. Raging Battle Mouse. There's like literally like 20 mouses in the set. Mice. Group of them, plural. Mice-eye in groups. The second spell you cast each turn costs 1 less to cast. Kind of cool. Fairy Emancipation. Restless Biovok. It's a land comes into play tapped, adds a red or a white, and it turns into a creature. There's a lot of creature lands in this set, so they're bringing back a string of those again as well. Gudrick, the Cloaked Reveler. Dark Tutelage, Impact Tremors. We just opened up Impact Tremors. At least these packs are actually openable. Most of the time these packs have just been glued into unwilling to be opened up type. Food. Free Insanity. People like to mail cards. Lane Line of Anticipation. Pollen Shield here. Sure, Dominic's gonna like this. It's got a rabbit. Creature tokens, you get +1/+1. Feral encounters. Did I get 2 Pollen Shield hairs? I did. Got 2 Pollen Shield hairs. One of the alternate arts. Fairyland Culture. Hatching Plans. Dark Tutelage. So we just hit one pack that had Impact Tremors and Dark Tutelage, and then we got Dark Tutelage in this one. So, yeah. Yeah. It's like flip-flopped. Back to back. Same few cards. Frolicking Familiar and the Otter Wizard. Cool looking swamp. Agatha of the Vile Cauldron. Oppression. Ashiok, Wicked Manipulator. One of the 2 or 3 planeswalkers I have in this set. If you would pay life while your library has at least that many cards in it, exile that many cards from the top of your library instead, and then it has multiple abilities that like to play stuff from what you mill. So it's kind of a very cool card. Homecraft Fawn, Virtue of Loyalty, Vampire Rites, Revenue. Don't think we've hit anything too crazy so far. Hopefully something is in the stove for us here. Except a doubling season. Archive Dragon. Any of the big enchantments is pretty much what you're always trying to hit with these. The Iron Craig. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may have the Iron Craig become a legendary equipment artifact named Everflame, Hero's Legacy. If you do, it gains Equip 3, and Equip creature gets +3/+3 and loses all of its abilities. It's interesting for a mana rock. Oh, speak of the double. We've got the doubling season with the new Goose art. I just had to talk about it. So this card was like $80 to $100. Since they got reprinted in this set, reprinted in the last set, it's definitely dropped. Obviously that's going to happen when you reprint a card back to back. It's probably one of the best green enchantments in the game. That is a sweet picture. Devouring Sugarmaw. It's pretty cool looking. 3 blind mice. 3 blind mice. So, well, outside of new cards, that's probably the best pack we've opened so far. Tangled Colony. Some more rats. This one's really cool. When Tangled Colony dies, create X/1/1 black creature tokens that these creatures can't block. So basically most rats in this set can't block. But it's the amount of damage dealt to it this turn. So if you play Commander and you play like Blasphemous Act, you can hit this for 13 and then make 13 1/1 rats. So it's really cool for those Blasphemous Act, Earthquake type Commander decks. Make a million rats. So here's another one of the lands that turns into a dude. This makes green blue. He turns into a 5/5 plant creature with trample. When restless vine stock attacks, up to one other target creature has base power of 3/3. So like you're playing blue green ramp, you can turn your little elf into a 3/3 as well. 5 mana to turn him into a 5/5 isn't bad, but it's kind of pricey. Court of Embereth, Feral Encounter, Utopia Sprawl, Raid Bombardment. I'm gonna probably have to go through and redo all these anyways. For rares and specialty cards and pictures. Ash, the Party Crasher. Celebration, one of the new mechanics in the set. Likes to crash parties. Got another land, full art foil, the red-white one. Rest in peace. Mosswood Dread Knights. Another Agatha. Activated abilities of creatures you control cost X less to activate Rex's Agatha of the Vile Cauldron's power. That seems like it'd be really good for combo decks in Commander, that's for sure. Genius Prodigy. Tangible Virtue. Rook's Uprising. More of the cool lands. Up the Beanstalk. When up the Beanstalk enters the battlefield, then whenever you cast a spell with mana 5 or greater, draw a card. More green draw. So it'll be nice for those green commander players who want draw. Oversold Cemetery, throwback full art foil. That art is very cool looking. Prismatic Omen. Virtue of Loyalty. Yenna, Red Tooth Regent. Choose target enchantment you control that does not have the same name of another permanent you control. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it isn't legendary. If the token is an aura, untap Yenna, Red Tooth Regent, and scry 2. This will be for green-white. That's going to see a lot of play, just because that has a lot of trickery involved in it. That's very cool spreading seeds as well. Groove's Uprising. Hey, look at that, we got all of the green draw on this one. You play off the Beanstalk and Group's Uprising. Fairy Warrior, Lord Skitter's Butcher. That's a rat peasant. Does lots of things. Comes into play, you can make another rat, you can sacrifice another creature to draw a card, scry 2, or creatures control gain menace, so it's actually really good for an uncommon rat. Gruff Triplets. Intruder Alarm. Phage, Lord Skitter's Blessing. When Lord Skitter's Blessing enters the battlefield, create a wicked roll. The set has a bunch of rolls that you put in your creatures. That's kind of cool. When you have a draw step, you control an enchanted creature, you lose 1 life and draw an additional card. Good for black draw. Ooh, look at that. Got a foil spread in the seas. It's very good looking. Virtue of Courage. Mythic and Birth Blaze deals 2 damage shiny targets. That's going to be good. It's like a shock or a dark damage. 5-mana enchantment. When a source you control deals non-combat damage to an opponent, you may exile that many cards from the top of your library. You may play those cards this turn. So that's cool because you get to lightning bolt them for 3 and then flip over the top 3 of your deck and potentially play them for more burn. Which is 5 mana is kind of expensive, so it's interesting to see how much that'll see playing. Actual play, not commander. Land tax. Restless Fortress, that's the black-white land. It's a 1/4. When Restless Fortress attacks, defending player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So for 4 mana to activate that, it's actually not bad. It's a 1/4, so it's going to be hard to kill too. You're going to burn them a little bit. Rotisserie Elemental. Restless Cottage, got the black-green one, becomes a 4/4 horror. When Restless Charge attacks, create a food token and exile up to 1 target card in a graveyard. For 4 mana, again, that's pretty solid. Good all around. Bang. Got the last pack of this box. Other than the doubling season, I haven't seen too much from this set other than Ashiok. That's been super good. Rat out. Hey, I think that is... Pretty sure that's what I think it is. That's, yeah. Yep. That's definitely Confetti. Confetti Karmic Justice. See if I get a good view on this one. Oh man, have we been out of it this whole time? I'll have to double check, because I felt like when I got up it was there. But yeah, so that is the Confetti look right there. And I do really like that. It's very cool. Karmic Justice isn't bad. It used to be probably like a $20, $30 card, but there was a reprint recently. It dropped it down to about 20. This reprint's probably going to drop to 5 to 10, but we'll see how the Confetti price range holds. Not sure how hard these are, rare these are, if it's like 1 per box or 1 per case, but definitely cool looking. Oh, this is just a good pack on general. Then we got Unnatural Growth, which is another amazing card. Decadent Dragon, which is the new dragon that everybody wants from the set with a great adventure ability. Iggy's down here. Hello, Iggy. Yeah, that pack was probably the best pack in the box then. Okay, bye. Should come and say hi. She had to bless our best pack. But yeah, all right. Well, I'm gonna open up another collector's box. Probably tomorrow. Get another video up. I just want to go back and rewatch this to make sure it was good with our new camera setup. But so that was doubling season was good. Obviously, we got a confetti card from the set. But overall, that last pack was probably the best outside of doubling season. So cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, guys. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye.